lot of insubordination here, Pred.
That's all they do. I mean, they're just gonna keep losing. It's not a big deal.
You know, Pred, I was actually going to make you the head of the Space Force in Blaine County, Pred.
I accept it.
How much? Hold up. You're a mayor. How much money do you think it costs to build a rocket ship?
Millions and millions of dollars.
Above 5 million?
Way above that.
In that meeting room about Fred. I'm not surprised this is happening.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go down there. Let's get this shit handled. I want to see what type of arguments and bullshit they're trying to pull. All right, I'm not going to let Mateo be disrespected.
Yeah, they're in the judge's chambers downstairs.
Okay.
It's all right. I got keys.
You have keys to open it up?
Yeah, I got keys. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know if you could afford a... I don't know if you could afford that shit.
What about trying to allocate some money to find the Fountain of Youth? How much do you think that would cost?
The future sheriff, Mateo Radic.
Interim.
No, you're currently the interim sheriff. I said future sheriff, not interim.
All right, Roo. Wait outside the door and we'll find out who's in there.
Hear ye, hear ye! The warlord has come to make his presence!
All right, well, let him.
What's
There we
this?
go.
Okay, that's
What
not
the
how that
hell
works.
is that?
What?
I don't think you can do that.
Hello, everybody.
I don't think that's legal.
I don't think that's how that process works, Arcadia.
Unfortunately, it is.
All right, felony diversion program.
Unfortunately, your
Wait,
title's
wait.
already been stripped, Mr. Pred.
With
wait,
no
wait, Your Honor,
conversation
how-
with me or anything like that? Come on, you're better than this.
I am doing my job.
Doing your
Wait,
job
this
as
falls down
opposed to... So who gave the
legislation
order
of
at the end of the
You
day?
are no longer in good standing. I did.
Okay, so how am I no longer in good standing? It's a non-violent felony for paying an interior
Doesn't
decorator.
matter. It is a felony.
It needs to go to court.
Yeah, it sounds like it needs to go to
It's
court.
not your call to make. It has to go before a justice.
Yeah, it has to go before the
I
justices,
have the
unfortunately.
full sign-off of the justices on this one.
Okay, but I
Is that
don't
an
get to
impeachment
fight
hearing?
You are to be
anything.
moved immediately if you are no longer in good standing. You have a felony on your record. You are welcome to go through the expungement process and try to get elected again.
Okay, so where's this at? And which legislation code is this?
It
Members
is
of the Blaine County Mayor's Office positions and their responsibilities.
Where's that at? So you
It's
realize
legislation.
legislation is county law.
11299. It is
It's county.
your
That's not
county's
the
law.
Constitution.
It is your county's law. Signed by Mayor Jones herself.
Now let's take a look.
County law cannot supersede state law, and the election process is done by the state.
Yep.
Therefore, the county procedures have no standing.
Are we really
Oh,
going to
yeah,
fucking
that's
do
how that
things for
works.
another
That's how
month?
that
Because
works.
we already know I come out on top of this, so it's your guys' decision.
You're welcome to try, but again, this is the call of the justices.
So there's no conversation to be had here.
Nope, not at this moment in time.
So which line in
Hell no.
particular?
Should any member of the Blaine County Mayor's Office be found to no longer maintain good standing regarding their criminal record, they will be removed from their position.
So, okay, you guys
That's
understand how
county law.
open to
That-
interpretation that is. How can we make a blanketed decision without a proper hearing and allowing someone to properly defend themselves? You guys are acting against the Constitution right now, not me. You guys are assuming guilty until proven innocent in this matter again.
You were found guilty.
You were found guilty.
Why did you make that decision
That's not
right
really
now,
that's
all of a
not really
sudden?
what this says. This doesn't specify specific crimes. It says any sort of crime. And then what it comes down is to judicial overview and interpretation of the law, which is why the DOJ exists. Now, if we got to run this shit again, I already know what's going to happen. All right, this is a cakewalk for me. This is just another wall. So what defines good standing in our constitutional laws? What defines
Any kind of criminal record.
any kind of criminal
our
record?
Speeding
job
ticket.
as
So
the
a speeding
DOJ
ticket.
Fair
Speeding
enough.
ticket's a
You
criminal
can-
record. Joyriding, that's
Then
a
let's
criminal
stick
record.
with
Assault and
felonies.
battery.
Shall we?
So, but then
The
that's not
felonies.
It's not
outlined.
for you to
But that's
interpret.
not outlined, though,
It is
Judge
my job
Arcadia.
to interpret the law.
Okay,
No,
but
you're not a
it's your
justice.
job to
You're not a
interpret the
justice.
law in
You're
a
a ju-
court of law. It's not your job just to interpret it on the fly, which is why judicial
Correct.
processes and branches
don't
exist.
add
entirely
gasoline to
standing
this. Let
here
them let Pred handle.
for the justices who are not able to be here right now.
Okay,
I'm
that
simply
seems to be
middleman.
a continuous, habitual thing, but that doesn't mean that they can skirt and invert their own processes that are in place as per the Constitution.
There's no skirting or reversing. It is literally wrote in
It's-
your own county's
What is
law.
written is very vague. What is written is that where's the process here?
It's a fail-safe for a reason.
There is no process as written in the law.
So there's no process that's written in the law. So why
Based on
wasn't
the-
this done the second I was found guilty of a
I don't know.
violation
I do
of
not
a
know,
court
but
order?
I'm rectifying that now.
So that's being rectified on the fly now. So that's also illegal.
It's not on the fly. I was just made
Guys, you
aware
already
of
listen.
your-
Listen. You already know how this whole thing goes. All right? This whole thing ain't going to be good. All right? You guys are literally skirting and avoiding judicial processes. You guys are not all three branches of fucking government. The justices are not all three branches of government. Court exists for a reason. Checks and balances exist for a reason. The justices do not have the power to have an official say over something that is written so vague without there being court proceedings. We're going to go
If
to
it was
court.
so vague, you should have rectified it yourself. So
And the
you have
mayor
to-
I don't have to
himself is not
rectify
specifically
vague
listed in this
legislation.
The mayor is not listed in the legislation. The deputy mayor is, as well as the treasurer.
It says the Blaine
So you-
County Mayor's Office.
We all hold ourselves to the same
And
standard.
it
He's
lists
part of the mayor's
specific-
cabinet.
It lists specific duties, roles, and their responsibilities. The mayor
Yes.
themselves
the mayor
not
is part of his
specifically listed.
cabinet.
The mayor is not specifically
Really?
listed.
I'm sorry.
Since
who is
you want to
this?
go,
Ajax
since you want to
Whitehawk.
go through and go based on the
Ah.
letter of the legislation, then follow the letter of the legislation.
So is the mayor
not
part of the
It was
mayor's
left to
office?
the justices,
The
and it was
mayor- the
decided
mayor
that
is not
the mayor
directly
sits
listed
as
in
part of
that
his
legislation.
cabinet.
The
You're
mayor is
welcome
not
to
listed
keep
in
trying to
that
overtalk
legislation.
me and think that you are going to have any kind of right on this, but I am simply telling you what it has been interpreted by the justices. The mayor sits as part of his cabinet. He is no better.
How
If
does
he
the. All right, so
violates
hold on. What's
law-
the exact line?
Should any member of the Blaine County Mayor's Office be found to no longer maintain good standing regarding their criminal record, they will be removed from their position.
Good standing
Okay.
sounds very vague.
So let's go ahead and debunk this whole thing on the fly, because this thing is just going to get fucking. All right, here we go. You guys need to understand that you are in a higher position of power, which means it is your job to do the due diligence to assess things in a court of law. All right, you guys are sitting judges. The justices are not the insto facto. How can we rule on something without rendering a verdict in a court of law? You can't say, I'm guilty until proven innocent. You are literally
found guilty.
going
You were
against my
found guilty.
constitutional rights, which we can easily cite. Now, if we got to go through another one of these bullshit fucking things, all right, I'm going to tell you this right now, all right? I'm going to be as calm as I can, but this shit is fucking disgusting, all right? There is no insto facto, top of the supreme, being able to make decisions on the fly power that exists in this city. All right? Everybody is branches that has to coordinate and work with each other. All right? This is what I have issues with. I'm not called down here. You guys immediately phone the justices. All right? You guys immediately hear one side. All right? How can you guys sit here and say that, well, this broad legislation, the way it's written, we can do whatever we want because the justices say so, and you guys not see what the problem is and why the process is so disrespected, and the body of government that you guys represented is in the shitter more than it's ever been. So,
Can I ask you something, Fred?
What's
Why
that?
do you
Democracy!
think a mayor should be allowed to sit on any kind of forum if they have a record?
that is not your
Donald
decision
Trump.
to make.
He has 40.
All right? That is not your decision to make. That is the
Good
decision.
standing's
What
also
justices
in good
the
standing is
law.
very
So
vague.
So what's the point of
entirely
having
the
these
justices' call.
dismissal of,
Right, come over
dismissal from office protocols, you know what I mean, and these authority conduct reviews, if they ain't going to be utilized in any fashion whatsoever? All right? We
Because
can
this is
easily say
Angel's
the
last
same thing
fucking
to you,
grasp.
that the broad way this is writing, why wouldn't it fall back to other pieces of legislation to support it? So basically, like what you guys are saying here is that they will be removed from their position. It doesn't say when they'll be removed from their position. If you guys really want to go deep dive into the writing of this, it doesn't say anything about that. It doesn't say anything about procedures. It doesn't say anything. You guys take it upon yourself to act on the fly, knowing that what you're doing is not in the best interest of this city, not in the best interest of the people, and you're treating me criminally despite not being... It's a violation of a court order. I would understand this if it was a violent felony, all right? That I could at least grasp for being removed from office. I paid an interior decorator for 50 hours of their time after being railroaded before.
Regardless, justices are not an uncontested authority as already deemed appropriate by the state. Therefore, the justices don't have the say-so to do shit.
Yes.
It has to go before a hearing.
Guys, listen.
It does not have to.
It does.
All
Really?
right. So what you're
under
saying
whose
is...
authority is he being removed? Because
I'm
it can't be
sorry.
the justices.
Can we have one
The
person
authority
of
screaming
Blaine
at me at a
County
time
has
and-
We'll
outlined
go
in
one
their
at a
own
time and we'll
legislation.
keep this
Well,
organized.
the mayor is the authority of
So
Blaine
hold
County,
on,
so how are you gonna
Ajax.
say
Let
that?
them speak, okay? There's been a lot said, okay? So I want to hear what they have to say right now. All right? So, apologies.
No, it's fine. I can understand the frustration. Unfortunately, we are just trying to deliver what has been told to us per the legislation.
Per
We
the
had to execute it.
legislation. Okay,
Per
so...
the legislation that you've been looking at.
All right, but does this... So here's the thing that you guys got to understand. Does this seem right to you? Are you guys really going to sit here and be utilized as pawns and tools of your system of government, knowing that what you're doing is not right? And you're going to sit here and say, well, the justices made the decision. What the fuck kind of shit is this? What's the point? Let me ask you guys. I'm going to say something that's going to come across as kind of mean. All right? But the type of stuff that you guys are doing right now, we could put anyone in your guys' fucking position just to get this outcome. It is your guys' job to be more and go above, to create law
Fred,
and precedence.
I'm gonna stop you right there, considering that I've been one of the judges who have worked with you more than anybody else here. I don't think.
Frankly, that's not a big concern to me right now because the actions that are being taken are by you. So this does.
Correct.
I am saying this directly to you guys.
I am saying that is not valid, though.
How is it not valid? Who's to say
Because
what
I
is
have
valid
done
and
a lot
isn't?
of work, and you just saying that because I am making this action now that everything else I have done is null and void is actually ridiculous and insulting. The
It's supposed to
unfortunate
be.
matter of
That's
fact
the
is
intention
I
of it.
Well, great. Unfortunately, the very real fact of the matter is that we had to follow the legislation. The justices had to listen to this. We are happy to have a conversation, and we'll figure out the right avenue for that. But for right now, this is what it is.
Can I ask a question? So, within that legislation, first paragraph, it's sort of named as the following guidelines. Why, in this instance, was the guideline interpreted so harshly against Fred?
It's a very clear-cut reading. If you
Definitely
are not in
not.
good standing, you are going to be removed.
What is good standing, though?
Yeah, what is
Oh,
good
being
You're
a
standing?
felon.
sticking.
It's not
It is a
defined.
very common knowledge, and anyone can have this have a very similar mindset, followed by most of our branches of government, where it comes to having a felony is not in good standing.
I mean, I could sit here and tell you to fuck off, you're a moron, and that could be considered not
Okay,
in good
then if
standing.
that's the case, then this conversation is done here.
And that's why you don't have a bar license.
Well, that was
We're
an
Ajax,
analogy.
relax,
That was an
please.
analogy.
We're not going to
So-
get anywhere with that.
Hold on,
that
hold on.
could be
Okay,
considered not in good
everybody-
standing by the
Tony,
way.
go ahead, please.
Well,
Back up real quick.
Not
Stop
in
from
good
CC
standing.
The thing
Yeah.
is,
Not
hold
in good
on.
standing regarding their criminal record. What you say is different to your criminal
But-
record.
Hold on a second here. So I want to just go over it because they defined it for every other position, but then like for some reason they're always tacking on the fact that it can't be a violent misdemeanor or felony for all these positions. So like, why is this not afforded to the mayor either? Because he did committed a non-violent felony. Because we're based on the other positions right here. They only want criminal records free of violent misdemeanors or felonies, as defined multiple times.
I mean, that's an interpretation if the violent applies to only the misdemeanors or both felonies and misdemeanors.
Okay, so isn't that why we have court
But
and proceedings and procedures and things in place like authority conduct reviews and dismissals from position of office and shit like that? I mean, guys, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because I don't understand how you can sit here in front of us right now and try and justify this whole ordeal as not being malicious and not being wrong. All right, it's
It's not
blowing my
malicious.
mind.
It literally is
Also
just a
on
matter of
the,
the fact. And Tony, to your point, when Pred signed up to be a candidate for the voting process, it was stated there that you cannot be a convicted felon.
Gotcha. That's for the voting process. If we want to be, if we want to
no,
actually
it
go
says,
into.
they can't hold this public office.
But now
Yes.
you okay? Now you guys flip flopping. But you're saying this specifically this county legislation, but this county legislation clearly makes the distinction between a violent and
Run it.
non-violent felony. So I'm not sure why. And not only that too, it doesn't call for immediate removal either. It calls for
It says they
removal,
will be
but
removed.
It
they
says
will be.
removed.
But the fact that he hasn't gone through any sort of due process or anything other hearing,
Doesn't say there is a
Um,
process.
but it doesn't say he needs to be immediately removed either. Especially
know
since the
all
fact that he
about
still has an opportunity to go
black
through the diversion
process.
So
program
what
and
exactly-
the
Will
appeal
be
all right.
process.
removed. The
If he wanted to-
interpretation is that he will be removed without process. And so I am still willing to have a conversation and open up this forum and see if possible avenues. However, at this time, though, we are just doing our job.
I mean, so were the people investigating it, and we kind of proved that wrong. But at the end of the
We're not
day,
talking
like,
about
You didn't, though.
those
Okay.
dismissed
but
charges.
here's the thing, right? Like, the fact that we haven't even have opportunity to do the appeal process or the diversion program, and then this was
You
already
can't
been
do the
discussed.
diversion program.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
What do you mean we can't?
Why not?
You're meant to do that at the conclusion of the trial.
I
You didn't.
I did. So hold on.
We did
You
speak
guys
with
were
them.
there. I literally said at the
I wasn't
conclusion.
part of any discussions after that with you
I
guys.
wasn't there.
I literally said to Hollow that I'd like to do the diversion program, and he'd said we'd do it the following day.
Well, then if Hallow said that, then fine.
Okay,
was not
but
aware
I
of
thought
that.
you've already been expunged.
I've already
He
been
was never
expunged.
convicted of any. He
I was never.
convicted
I
of
was
any
never.
felony.
I got expunged for a misdemeanor.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was expunged for a misdemeanor crime of assault and battery that I wasn't even guilty of, and I was
No,
ordered
that's
to
fair
do
then. I
that by
apologize.
your guy's boss.
So, can I touch on a technicality here? Is the mayor technically a member of the mayor's office?
That is the way it's being
Yes.
interpreted at this time. Yes, the understanding is that a mayor is part of his own cabinet.
Question back to you: is the sheriff part of the sheriff's office?
Doesn't matter because
How's
the
it-
mayor
how's the
is
sheriff's
not
office
in
defined?
legislation.
If you guys
want
want to play this game, we can play it too. How is it defined then? If it's not, if we're going to be basing things off of childishly saying, well, it's not defined in the legislation, then who's to say the sheriff's office, it does define the sheriff's position? I mean, it's the same argument that can be used back and forth. It's petty and it's not productive, but you guys are standing there, and what you're saying is, like, avoiding all forms of process that this city has in order to render verdicts and conclusions. All right, and you guys do this on a continual basis. All right, all this is, I already can tell you how this is going to go. All right, this is a pain in the ass to fucking deal with because I've been dealing with it 24/7 with these crybaby fucks around me that I got no respect for and I hope nothing but failure for. Okay, we are not being afforded any process. We're not being afforded anything at any fucking turn during my entire mayorship. And in fact, I've been having to work with my fucking hands tied behind my back the entire time that I've been in office. Okay, you guys are the justices. You guys are the judicial branch, all right? You guys, listen, look, being open to conversation is one thing, but taking action is going to be a completely other method that you guys use. And of course,
can
who the fuck,
find
let me ask you something.
an avenue.
Who the fuck is going to respond politely and calmly when you already make the decision and disparage my name and reputation again? I'm not being afforded anything here. It's another situation where I'm being held hostage by the justices. All right, it's another situation where I'm unable and it's impossible for me to function and do anything. And all I'm expecting isn't to win. I'm not expecting, I don't give a fuck if I'm mayor. I don't give a fuck if I lose. But I'm expecting process. I am expecting a fair hearing and a just hearing. And if it is deemed necessary in a trial, then I gladly announce my resignation. Okay, but that's not the situation that's being presented to me. I'm about to crash out a little bit and say a bunch of mean shit. So I'm gonna fucking get out of here because this is a continuous bullshit, and it's been going on. I could handle this for like a week. I could handle this for probably 2 weeks. All right? But what I keep doing is I keep getting this fucking bullshit non-fucking stop!
Fuck Angel, fuck the marshals, fuck the DOJ,
Stop
suck my dick and
CC
balls!
logging him!
There clearly is no conversation to be made here than with the governor. And I want you to know something. I'm fucking sick and tired of pawns like you fucks being put in roles and unable to fucking enact by logic. Okay? You guys are all done by the time this is over. And I fucking mean it.
Fucking stupid!
Alright, I'm done playing these fucking games. Alright, I'm done sitting back and being treated like I'm a lesser fucking person based on nothing. I just want fair fucking process. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're gonna handle this a different fucking way.
Yeah, fuck you
All right?
guys! Eat my dick, you all fucking suck!
This is
You're all
fucking
stupid
pointless.
as shit.
We're only
Yeah.
talking to a bunch of fucking pawns.
I'm security.
Long live the revolution!
So cool.
I shouldn't say that.
That was great.
Well, they don't
great.
understand anything when you're calm and nice, so you gotta fucking
Jump,
scream
bro.
at people every once in a while.
You got a spider on your foot.
To clear the area.
I gotta say, Fred, as soon as you were made the mayor, you got CC locked. A weekend, you got CC locked. Then you got this court thing, and it CC locked you for
You got a
2
spider
weeks.
on your foot, Fred. Jump.
You've only been the mayor for like 3 days, dude. You've
I know,
only
it's
been the mayor for 3
non-fucking
days.
stop with these people. Jesus
No, I just
fucking
think we
Christ.
go through and file impeachment on everybody. I'm gonna go through and put a deal on the docket repealing all legislation that's been put through by the DOJ because all of it's been enacted unconstitutionally.
I'm going to bed or I'm gonna say some mean shit. Like right
No, you're
now,
good, man.
I'm kind of
understand.
operating in a way that is like grounded in this world, but I'm about to fly off the fucking handle.
No, trust me, I understand.
Oh, hell yeah.
Give me a fucking ride to the apartments, please.
Oh,
got you.
hell yeah.
I appreciate that, Ajax.
This is great. I'll make sure nobody kills you.
Fred, you're a better man than me. You got this, okay? Stay strong.
It's not that big of a deal. It's just so fucking annoying. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Take me to my fucking apartment. I deal with
Yeah,
this
man.
shit every fucking day of my life. Ah, damn. Can't fucking do nothing in this town. Motherfucker. God damn, dude. Hey, what's going on, Mateo? Just so you know, my decision still stands. They can't repeal it. All right?
Sorry,
Yeah,
bro. You all right?
yeah. I mean,
You
I
guys
have a
okay?
feeling they're going to try and roll it back though because of what they
All right,
just
I'm
pulled.
sorry about that, guys.
Nope, they can't roll anything back. I already asserted the decision. It defaulted to the legislation. Doesn't mean shit because the UPD doesn't exist. Keep fighting the good fight because I have faith in you. Listen, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to beat this shit anyway. I mean, it's fucking bullshit. Alright, I'm sorry you had to see that, but this is the type of shit I've been dealing with non-fucking stop. It's fucking, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, I think that you're a good man, and I think that you're smart enough to be able to understand when, you know, maybe it would be in your best interest just to kind of play along with them for the time being, but also, I believe that you're entitled to that position. And that's going to be on you to fight.
Honestly, for the best of it all, you're going to fight what just happened, correct?
I fight everything,
Oh,
brother.
shit, I didn't pick up anything.
All right. If it goes to court or however it turns out, however it turns out, you know, we go from there. But you're probably right about the fact that I can't walk in there if we get. You're not going to have two sheriffs, and you think Bones is going to stop showing up with the stars on
Nonsense.
there?
I
and-
can
and-
send you. Hey, nonsense. I can send my legal team I can call. Listen, where are you at right now?
in front of City Hall. But
all right, let me
look,
call. Hey, listen, I'm going to call my legal.
Hold on.
All right,
One
go ahead.
second. Before I call the legal, let me just say my piece here, because I had like what, a whole hour here to think over what like I was going to do as you know, right off the rip, right as that was thrown onto me. All I really wanted to do was get the department functioning as best as it can and have people with a decent amount of morale on duty doing their job, right? Isn't that the goal of the leadership of the BCSO, to make sure that people are safe, on duty, doing their job correctly and professionally and everything, right?
Exactly.
And making sure that we're still in compliance with the law, that we're keeping, you know, the constituents that that I answered to if I was elected, or they answered, you answered to because you choose the position, all the political stuff. And if I sit here and I make it a grudge match with Bones, well, it's in like a gray area. That really is just going against the grain of what I was gonna plan on anyway.
That's true. That's very true. But also,
you know what I'm saying?
It's your decision to make. I mean, I got my legal team that can fucking come up there, put forth the best argument, all right, based upon the current decision. Because on the technicality, if they want to play that game, we weren't thrown out of office until post that decision, post that announcement, and it was an official decree.
Yeah, I
Man, that making me go
I
upstairs.
see the timing of it and everything. I think, look, you walked out to me when I was outside getting some fresh air out of the meeting, an hour and a half ago, and talked to me about it and made that decision. And I respect that. I respect your leadership. If you say, hey, you seem like a guy that's got a level head, I want to see what you can do. I was going to try and do what I could do and do the job that you asked. But it's not like something I wasn't ever aspiring to be the sheriff before you did, like you walked up to me and asked me about it. It's not like I was just sitting here fighting for it. I just don't know if it's worth like the grudge match. You know what I mean? As far as like the department's health and the mentality and the morale, I don't know if it's worth trying to do that.
That's your decision to make. I'm telling you that I back whatever decision you want to do. I mean, it's on you. You're your own man. I'm never going to tell you what you should do or shouldn't do. All right, I'm just presenting the option. All right?
I think, with whatever happens, how you're going to, tackle the shit with the political side of things, because I'm not a politician by any means.
Well,
if you still come to me after
all
that resolves,
impeachment on everybody involved. I mean, it's the only thing we can do. I mean, at this point, there's no other option. So this is how life goes. We'll figure it out.
Well, if you get that figured out or whatever, and you're in that position again, and you still want to give me the nod, I'm happy to try and tackle the job and take care of it.
All right.
But yeah, I'm just saying I don't think I'm going to get the legal team fired up or try to take it to them like that for the health of the department and to keep BCSO at least in a functional state. Because I don't see that grudge match being a plus to the average deputy on the street, coming from the average deputy on the street.
Wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I agree with everything you're saying, man. Like I told you before. All right, you don't have to justify anything to me. You're your own man. You make your own decisions. All right, this shit ain't over, and I'll be back in office in a couple of fucking days. I just gotta deal with more bullshit. It is what it is. I already know the outcome of this fucking situation. I mean, they made a decision without affording me any process whatsoever. It's disgusting behavior. It's targeted at this point, and there's no other way around it. There's nobody really wants to do anything the right way. So that means you got to fuck them up. That's just life.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna go stew, and I'm still gonna keep thinking. Thanks for Thanks for believing in me and giving me a nod. Because now you got a part of my brain fired up that hasn't been fired up in a long time.
Well, that's good. I'm sorry you had to see me crash out a little bit, but if you were going through this shit for 6 weeks with like the same group of people, you'd probably fucking lash out a little bit too. That's just how it goes sometimes. This shit is fucking abysmal. It doesn't even make fucking sense. We have processes, don't use them. We make decisions on the fly. People are complacent. All right, I ain't got time for sheep. You know what I mean? It's that simple. All right, I like people that want to break the mold, put effort into shit. All right, do things, probably in a just and right way that they know is well, see, here's the thing, right? What they're doing is they're just rolling the dice, going with it. All right, but they know that if they were to do things based upon a process, that would be the right method on which to go about this shit. All right, so they choose not to. That's their decision. Move on with my life. I'm either back in office or I'm not. And if I'm not back in office, listen, it's going to be a bad time for them, regardless. So whatever happens, I win at the end of the day. It don't matter. You want to know the truth, Mateo?
Yeah.
I don't even want to be mayor. I don't even care about this job. This is the honest truth. I'm just fighting it because fuck them. All right?
Stick it to the man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. I really don't.
Skull,
and if I had that same treatment towards me, I'd probably be in the same position right now to say, I am going to fight it and all that.
Oh,
but
I'm used to it. I've always had to deal with shit like this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I don't really hold grudges or anything like that. But, something, I am a little fucking pissed. All right? I am a little irked at the moment. That's, people don't want to operate based upon logic and you know, trying to do things in the right way and just want to, you know, act the way they did, then by all means, that's their decision to make. I just hope that they're prepared to deal with the same consequences that everybody always puts in my way. All right, it's what happens, and that's why, you know, we're going to fight this thing and, you know, call it a day, win or lose. Don't really matter to me. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, not being mayor would be a lot better for me because I wouldn't have any restrictions. I could do whatever the fuck I want. Being mayor, I just feel like I'm a child in a fucking play cage. You know, I'm a child in a fucking playpen. I'm just you know, I'm only able to play with what the justices permit me to. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not the biggest deal. It's not the end of the world. Things will be fine regardless. All right? I'm probably just going to go buy a jetpack real quick. Be done with it.
A jet? Oh, shit. All right. All right.
All right.
Well,
I'll talk to you later, Mateo.
I'll talk to you. Yeah.
If you need
thanks,
me,
sir.
call me. You'll see me tomorrow. All right?
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Bye, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Jesus Christ, Gary. Can you
Wait,
believe that
wait,
fucking
wait,
shit?
I want a jetpack. Wait, what? I want a jetpack. What do you mean?
Hey, listen, when I buy that jetpack, I'll let you oh, Tony's calling. 1 second, Gary, sorry. What's up, Tony?
Man.
Hey, where you at?
Outside of the apartments. You want to meet up? Me and Gary are here. And Ajax.
Sure, let me...
Where do you want us to come? Where do you want us to meet you at, Tony? Because I was about to take a nap before I say some fucking crazy wild shit, but I'm feeling better now, so it don't matter.
Yeah, let's let's rendezvous at the apartments, and then we'll take a ride.
How about you come meet us at the resort that me and Nino are always at by the pool?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we'll head over there now.
All
right, let's head on over there.
See you soon.
Bye.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, are we getting in the pool?
Hey, we are getting. Is this your car, Gary?
Yeah.
Let's ride with Gary, Ajax.
Should change my clothes.
Or you can drive your car there if you want.
I'll meet you guys there. I gotta stop back by the courthouse and grab my shit.
Yeah, I listen, Ajax. I always appreciate you having my back. I mean, if you're as frustrated as you are from your position, just imagine how I feel. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous.
100%. I can't stand fucking stupid shit, man, and that's all this is.
Oh wait, I know that guy. I called him a while back about business
Warrior,
stuff.
thanks for the 5-month resub. All right, I'm calm now.
He's a lawyer guy, right?
All right, all I need is 5 minutes. I didn't say anything, LOC.
Hey, listen, so what are we doing?
Right,
We
but
got
I
a
was real
clothing store?
fucking
We
close,
maximum relaxing
to
by
be
the
honest.
pool, or what?
You want me to mark the resort, Gary? Where we're going?
Well, come on, man. Listen, if we're gonna go by the pool, man, listen, you should relax. We should take our
Yeah,
clothes
let's
off.
get our trunks on, Gary. Come on. And I don't want any toxic hopping shit. I don't want anyone saying any dumb shit in fucking Discord. All right, I don't want anyone fucking doing any dumb shit. All right, people are just doing what they think is best. Just because I happen to think it's fucking stupid doesn't really mean anything. All right, so don't be assholes.
Put on my holster.
You know? Olendo, thanks for the 10 bomb. Ugh. All right. Time to get fucking... Damn, Gary,
ready.
looking good, man.
I'm ready.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Same bullshit been a million fucking times.
I keep forgetting I'm on duty right now. Shit. Getting kind of cold, actually.
Hey, don't worry. That pool's heated.
All right. I don't have any shade.
Hey, do we need to pick up sunscreen?
It's kind of awkward, but oh wait, I have sunscreen. Hold on.
Hey, Gary, what's your opinion on what you just saw? Isn't that like just, Jesus Christ. You've been around long enough
You
to
can
know.
take some off of my nose if you want.
I appreciate that, boss.
But I'll be honest, I had the same exact thing happen. No due process, etc. Some criminal lied and said I did XYZ when ABC happened. They didn't do the right thing. They just threw me away. Lost my job, etc. It was horrible. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it ain't right, man.
Yeah, but it's typical. It is typical. But look at us now.
Yeah, look at us now, both losing our jobs.
Wait, what?
Yo, the hell,
not
thanks for
losing
the
my fucking
14
job.
months.
Fuck, wait. I gotta go to PD to go off duty quick, or I will lose my job.
Okay, all right, you head on over there. You know where the resort is, right, along Great Ocean?
Well, I mean... Oh, that one? Oh, hell yeah, I do. Let me go ahead and get off duty quick.
right, we'll go handle that, big dog.
So, I mean, wait. So what really happened? I want the full tea because I only got half of it.
I beat several
Oh, hell yeah.
felony charges. Okay, I beat them all. But I was found guilty for violating a court order because I wasn't supposed to touch my money because I paid an interior decorator while I was on lockdown for 6 weeks. So I paid an interior decorator that spent about 50 hours decorating my place.
Okay. So the justices just don't like you. That's what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Isn't that like triple jeopardy or something?
Hey man,
Or no?
we'll see what happens, what bridge we got to cross. I mean, hey, maybe they want to be out of office as bad as I do.
I'm quickly run inside half naked with my gun out.
All right, perfect. You got this, big dog. Oh, what a fucking annoying ass day. I don't think it's asking for a lot just for there to be process. All right, like, holy fuck. Like, blows my mind that this is how people want to, like, fucking do shit. They know that they ain't doing shit right. There ain't no way they don't know that they're doing shit right. How can you say that the law is open for interpretation and then base it on the most extreme outcome
It's either they don't
without
like
making
you,
middle
or
ground?
it's like
Like,
the
how
other
the fuck
excuse
do
is,
six
there's
people look
there's
at
no
that and I'll
lawyers
say, yeah,
around,
fuck it.
There's no judges
Remove
around.
them, fuck it. You
No
know,
one
it's,
did the paperwork. It's the
it's
same old
fucking
shit, man.
just like the most annoying
is.
shit ever. And it's like non-fucking
Goddamn shame.
stop. Non-stop. If it was such a big deal, how come I wasn't removed at the time I was
So
formally
about
charged?
$50,000. So you like
And
not the mayor, or like is it like a temporary thing? Like,
Is what a temporary thing?
so like I don't know. She didn't really give a definitive answer when I was there. It'd be like, are you completely fired? Do they screw you or what?
For the time being, yeah, they completely fucked me over.
Or are you in,
Which
like,
is fine
limbo?
because it only looks better for my fucking case, especially when I said I wanted to do the felony diversion program if I needed to do it. And then the justice overseeing my case said no, and then I said, well, what about tomorrow? He said, yeah, we could probably make it happen tomorrow.
Ridiculous.
And it's a non-violent felony. I fucking paid an interior decorator with state funds. I have receipts. You know?
That's what this whole thing's about.
No, I paid an interior decorator.
Oh,
Yes, I didn't shoot nobody. All right, I didn't do nothing. Nobody got harmed or hurt or anything like that. I paid a fucking interior decorator that spent 50 hours decorating a place.
So it doesn't matter that it's like, was it non-violent? They're just trying to get you, man.
Listen, they
They're just
keep
trying to
on
get you.
saying stuff like this, Gary. Well, it's open for interpretation. This is how we happen to interpret it, and then using that logic to say, hey, maybe there should be a process here, and this is the time to do it. Instead, they take the affirmative action, which they know is not the best thing to do because it sets a bad precedence, but they choose to do it anyway. And instead of us being able to sit down and do things the right way and paint the right path and get the right information, they just go and do things. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Fuck it. Not a big deal.
I don't know, man. I wonder if there's boobies
It
here.
is what it is. All right, hey. Let's go for a swim.
Make sure there's no ruffians here, you know?
Yeah, perfect. You make sure of that, big dog.
Check this corner.
Good. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Let's go ahead and get back to the main area. Where's your friend at? Is he here?
They should be here.
Shit. Let's go find him. Don't worry, I've got a gun.
Fucking so scuffed right now. But once again, I don't want to see any dumb shit. Alright, don't give people ammunition. Alright, all this shit's gonna be resolved in a fucking day or two. Alright? And it's just like, brother, can you see why I don't want to fucking do this shit? Alright, like, god damn. Like, I'm tired of all the fucking steps being skipped in everything.
But I don't want to get stuck in traffic. Fuck off.
Okay.
Like, it's just like
civilian land.
consistently
There could be
skipping
an
the fucking
assassin here, though. You
steps.
never know.
It's just, I wouldn't, dude, brother. I would have loved to fucking go to some hearing and bullshit. You know, like that. Everybody's there. We could have a fucking proper hearing, sit down with the parties that be. We could actually do some like fucking role play. Instead, I get Discord RP'd. All the fucking justices agree. I feel like I have a right to be like a little annoyed. I gotta stop talking about this shit.
Smoke a bogey.
Hey, I'm always smoking.
How much you pay monthly to like be a member here? Too rich for my blood. Holy shit.
All right.
Hey, we're at the resort.
Yeah, we're at the resort.
Oh wait, do you mean the resort? Like
That's the
Playa
UN
Vista
building.
resort?
Yeah, we're at the fucking resort. Yeah, off of
Oh,
Great
resort,
Ocean.
resort. All right, all right. Guys, we're at the wrong spot. We gotta go.
All right, see you in a few minutes. Bye.
All right. Yeah.
You drink my matcha?
You know
Actually,
what
I
you should
need
do?
water.
Should lay on these chairs and be like, I don't see you. Be like, right here, man. What are you doing, dummy?
Hey,
I don't see
you know
you.
what
do
it's
you mean?
time for?
What's that?
Cannonball!
Oh, there it is. There. Look at him. I expected more from you.
There's something wrong with me.
Yeah, you really expected
Hey, all
more
right, here,
from
watch
you,
this,
man.
watch this, watch this. All right, redo.
Okay, there it is.
Sounds good.
Cannonball!
There you go.
Oh,
Okay,
I
now
banged
it's
my
back.
knee.
I'm a follower. I'm gonna try it. I'm a follower. Okay, I almost didn't make that. Ow.